Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how to make this Valentine's balloon bouquet. Now that Valentine's is coming up, I'm using this big 36-inch bobo balloon with this foil love word inside. This love balloon I basically found at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just like flatten it out just to see it and make sure that I put some of my glue dots on those tabs, because once inside the balloon I won't be able to clean it up. So I'm going to make sure that I put glue dots on those little tabs before I double stuff my bobo balloon. So the idea is to insert this word inside the bubble. So for that, I'm just going to be folding the balloon. That way it's easier for me to insert it with the neck of my bobo balloon. Now, some people stretch this balloon prior. Because this is a big balloon, I'm not going to be stretching it. This is about a 36-inch balloon. And if you saw me smelling my machine, it's only because I thought I smelled a little bit of smoke, and turns out it was nothing. So I just wanted to double check. So as you can see, I'm inserting my love balloon inside my bobo balloon, right? And now I'm going to fish for the neck of that balloon and use my hand pump to put some air on it. Now you gotta be careful when you do this, because you run the risk of popping the balloon. The letters are not gonna look pretty at first. You're gonna have to wiggle it a little bit, make sure that it reads the right way. But like I said, just be very patient. This is the tedious part of the job for this arrangement. So if you can get this part done, then the rest should be easy. But I inflated my letters, and sometimes they fold a little bit weird. So eventually you're gonna have to make sure it reads nicely. But basically it's inflated over here. Now I'm going to adjust it inside my bobo balloon. And the other thing I want to highlight is, because there is a tab at the end of my letter V, as in Victor, I want to make sure that I glue dot this tab so that it doesn't show, because it makes it look like a Y instead of a V. So this is the little tedious part, making sure that that glue dot doesn't stick inside your balloon. You will see the struggle, me trying to put this little glue dot on the tab. There's really no easier way of doing it, to be honest with you, unless you cut your bobo balloon and inflate your love balloon and then heat seal your bobo balloon. But how do I put it? If you want to make sure and limit the amount of popping, I wouldn't recommend doing that. So if you can try to squeeze in that glue dot in there, make it cleaner looking, that will be better. And I'm using my hand pump to continue to inflate. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I want to inflate to a point where I can continue to move my balloons and it can read love instead of, being folded. So the hand pump, it's easier for me because I go slow as opposed to using my electric pump. So it's a way to control the air, make sure that it looks decent. And I also don't want to inflate it way too big where then my letters are gonna fall. My word is gonna fall. Like, in a way, you want to inflate it so that the love wording gets kind of squeezed in between the bubble balloon walls, if that makes any sense, right? If you inflate it too much, then they're gonna fold forward or backwards. You want to make sure that it stays kind of stuck in there. I'm gonna use a 260 stretchy balloon. to tie it. And then I'm going to grab this tab over here, the neck of the bobo balloon, and I'm going to use my heat sealer for that. Now I had to do this off camera because this outlet had like three little plugins. So once I seal it, you can see here it kind of bubbles up a little bit of the air coming out. So I'm just going to cut the excess to make it a cleaner look and cut the little tabs of the stretchy balloon. So here you have it, like it's a cute little bobo balloon with this teddy bear. Now these teddy bears you can just get anywhere, and this basket I got from Amazon. I don't have a link, just Google bread basket and you'll find it that way. I'm also using my wooden dowels that I cover them up with twine string and to make it a cleaner look. I also have this ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree. This ribbon, actually, I love when they have the wire on the ribbon. This way you can like make it stay fluffy, and you can adjust it however you want without compromising the look of the bow. So one ribbon will make up to 3 bows. So do the math, I would just get a bunch of ribbon if you're going to do that. But basically I pre-made my ribbons, and as you can see, they're so cute. I have my wooden dowels that I cover them with twine, and I'm going to now hot glue them on my basket. Now if you follow me, you have seen this design before. I did them for Christmas and Easter, and they're always a hit. So I hope you guys enjoy this take on, just a little different this time. And just be patient with the hot glue. Make sure that you hold it in place, blow on it to make it dry out quicker. Just don't burn your fingers. And these will serve as my hot air balloon look. So I just want to make sure that they are secure. And then I proceed to do the other 2 that are going to go on the front. I can kind of just eyeball where it's going to go. So there's no, how far do you go down? No, just tall enough so that the balloon can sit on top without covering my little teddy bear that will be sitting inside. Now, as far as the teddy bears, I just wanted to touch bases with you. Yeah, you can get any little cute teddy bears. You can find them at the dollar store, Walmart, Target, you name it. They're so cute. These ones over here, they just came just regular plain teddy bears, and I decided to use some ribbon and tie them around their necks, to give them a little bow. I think every time you want to add a little detail to your pieces, the better it is. This way your clients can see, oh, this is not just a throw a bunch of balloons together and call it a day. This is actually, oh, somebody took, attention to detail. And while that one dries, the magic of the internet, I have one that had already dried with different ribbons I had made as well. So these, I'm going to hot glue them at the end of every wooden dowel. And the reason why I'm doing these first and not placing my balloon on top, it's because I don't want to run the risk to by accident pop my bobo balloon with my hot glue. So you got to be very careful. So I just put some hot glue there, hold it for a minute or 2, and then blow on it to make sure that it dries quickly. It's a process, but well worth it because the end result is going to look so pretty. And now continue with the back ones. Same thing, use my hot glue. You can use different ribbons. These ribbons, I also got them from the Dollar Tree. Man, when I tell you that they go by quick, everybody buys them. So if you have a Joann's or Walmart near you, You can get ribbons there too. Just make sure that they have the wire. This way they look perky and nice and they're not just like drooping, you know? That's the only trick I can give you there, but it's up to you. And my last ribbon over here. I mean, this basket, I might have done it for every other holiday except for Halloween. And let me tell you, these are so popular. They are so cute. If you want to personalize your balloon, you can do that too. So here, I'm showing you the wooden dowels and my twine. And basically, for those of you asking, all I do is just wrap my twine around my wooden dowel. Every once in a while, I put a little drop of hot glue and continue to like do this. And the reason why I put the hot glue is just so it doesn't come apart, you know? But that's basically what I do in order to get that feel of rustic look. I don't feel right just putting wooden dowels just like that. Like that's just not a good look. So now I'm going to use my glue dashes, and what I'm doing is I'm placing them on the top of my little sticks here, and I'm going to make sure that they're folded there so that when I place my bubble balloon, it attaches to my my sticks. This way we are good to go. Just be very careful. You want to place them nicely, snug in there, but not to a point where you can actually poke the balloon. So just grab them for a little bit, tuck them in there, you know. One thing to limit is when you grab your basket, grab it by the bottom. I know it should be common sense, but you should see some of my clients just grab them by the bobo balloon and then it falls apart. You don't want to do that. So no matter what, they're still balloons, guys. So gotta make sure that you tell them, grab them by the bottom, please. And you place your little cute teddy bear. And here we go. I hope you guys enjoy.
Hi guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this beautiful Valentine's balloon arrangement. And you can swap the teddy bears to give it a different look, different ribbons. It's up to you. Obviously, this is just a cute idea to give you, especially for this Valentine's coming up. I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to hit that follow and subscribe to my channel for more videos and tutorials like this. Comment below if you liked it and you want to see more arrangements. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.